right, Baggedmilk from Oilers Nation joining us. Okay, quickly, we've been fighting about this for the last couple of days.
I'm ready.
Jimmy won a pair of Oilers tickets at the Grey Cup party that we had at the Brew House. 2 years in a row he's won the tickets at the downtown Brew House. So he didn't want to go, so he gave the tickets to Grant. So Grant went to the game on Monday. And I said, you should take a girl. Like, go on your Tinder or Plenty of Fish or whatever you're on. And
whatever you kids are on.
Get a girl, find a girl, go on a good first date. And he's like, that's not a good first. So we've been fighting about a hockey game being a good first date. And not just any hockey game, an Oilers game, because it's kind of a cool thing. What do you think?
Depends if you want to pay your rent or not, I guess. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, even with the free tickets, you're going in there.
Then you got to go for a meal first, and then you got to buy the beers. And
or
then
if you're buying beers there, I mean, I was at the game last week, and it's like, 4 beers and a couple of meals is like $6,000. So it's like, well, do you want to pay your rent? Are you moving out of the halfway house?
Also, because we went to the brew house for some beers before, and we're like, well, it's cheaper here. Well, I'll drink some here, and then we won't have to drink at the game. But what happens is you drink too many at the brew house, and then it's like you get to the game, and you're like, money is not an issue.
Yeah, I'm just in the parking lot behind the place, siphoning gas out of cars, because like I'm living that blog life, man. I can't do too many wobblies in there.
Okay, but
we did an official Twitter poll though. Is an Oiler game a good first date? 16% of people said no, 39% yes, good first date, and 45% said it's a good third date once you already know the person.
I think it also matters how inner caveman you get when you're at an Oilers game.
That's true.
Like, I yell out absurd things in the stands, and if I wasn't with my missus for the last 8 years, she would just be like, you're a lunatic.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good point. If you're a loser fan, then maybe not a good first date. Okay, that's an excellent point that he brings up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's talk a little bit about the win on your beatless Sunday night.
Big win.
Big win. Or it was Monday night.
Monday night.
San Jose. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that one of those games you think that we will look back on in the season of 2017 if they have any level of success and go, that's a good turning point game?
I feel like the last probably 5-6 games you could say that about.
Okay.
But I mean, at the same time, I've been on this show how many weeks in a row now where we're like, all right, they're turning a corner now, boys, all the way up. So, but they've won 4 of their last 6. They've played really well. Arguably should have won the 2 they lost. Mm-hmm. So I think that we're looking at this last couple of weeks as hopefully, knock on wood, turning point skyward.
Yeah. I liked how they looked. I thought that the team played well. I thought it was interesting that McDavid was kept off the score sheet, yet they still had a really, really strong performance, and they were able to pot some goals, right? Nuge looked good. Maroon looked good that night. So, yeah, I liked it.
We had a question on text. Baggedmilk, now that Talbot is back, do we need a better backup? Do you think they trade for someone?
I think they will eventually. Yeah. Unfortunately, Brossoit allowed some
He looked a little shaky.
Goals.
He looked a little.
The thing with Brossoit was when he was great, he was really great. Mm-hmm. But when he let in a bad one, it was bad.
He lost it. It's like he loses his focus or something. Like the Oilers will score and then he gives one up right
I'm
away.
thinking about that game against Calgary where the wheels almost fell off entirely in the third period. It's like you got to remain focused. I think Chiarelli will get a veteran backup before the trade deadline.
Okay, good to know. Blues in town tomorrow night.
Yeah, big game. Last time the Oilers played the Blues, they got absolutely pumped. So let's hope that going into the Christmas...
They looked small when they were skating around with the Blues. I'm like, this... And the Oilers aren't a small team, but the Blues are just huge.
Well, it was men against boys that night almost.
Yeah.
You know what it looked like? It looked like when a peewee-aged player brought his older brother out and he's just dominating the kids out on the ice. So they have to play better. The good news is they're getting healthy, and knock on wood, Andre Sekera will be back in the lineup tomorrow. So
nice.
That's good news as well.
Okay, we were talking about this yesterday. Do we have any more, have you been able to lock in where we can get your vodka? Because it's not something we can walk down to the coffee shop and get, can we?
Sherbrooke Liquor.
Oh, there we go.
Sherbrooke Liquor. Go get some vodka.
That's some Oiler Nation vodka.
That's the one on the whatchamacallit, the roundabout there on the 118th and Kingsway.
118th and the St. Albert Trail, is it?
Okay.
Yeah. That's actually a cool little liquor store. They've got like 9,000 beers.
Yeah, you do drive by that every day to get to Jimmy's place. So
yeah,
I did put in an order for you guys.
Oh, look at that!
I did.
See, so we'll hold off buying it right now.
No, go buy some. Buy Nation Vodka, Sherbrooke Liquor. Do it.
Which appeals to my cheapness side of things. Baggedmilk, Oilers Nation, thanks for the visit, big guy.